Today we are in New Mexico in Cloudcroft. We are at the lodge. Currently we are in the tower. We got permission to come up here after dark to do an investigation. This place is haunted mainly by a spirit known as Rebecca. She was one of the old chambermaids that used to work here, and they believe her spirit has like stuck around, and she's a very positive energy kind of spirit. Again, like she'll like fix rooms up and stuff like that and move things around, and just all out of the fun of it, you know. But we are also going to see if there is anything else here besides the entity known as Rebecca. So,
can I show them the view real quick?
Oh yeah, take a look at this view. Like the views of the mountains and everything is just insane. Again, the camera does not do justice.
Oh, how do you turn the exposure down?
It's kind of hard. But yeah, they'll have to do. Just the lighting is really weird right now.
The view is insane. This is not doing any justice, but
okay.
The view is great.
We are going to be investigating other parts of the hotel, so we have a room we're going to investigate in as well, but the main part of the investigation is just going to be in this tower. Now, the tower particularly isn't haunted itself. I think I read online is actually like this suite, like 101, that is haunted, so. But we're still going to give it a shot and see what we can find here.
I'm just saying, I definitely heard like a door open sound, but there's no one walking up the stairs, so I don't know what that's about. And it definitely got caught on camera. Getting shit.
Okay, I don't know if you guys saw, but I kind of got awkward there because I thought someone was opening the door and coming in here for a second. And
we have the key to the building.
Yeah.
But we're not going to lock it yet because it doesn't close till 9. But we get to stay here later. Just in case someone does want to come in. But it definitely sounded like someone opened that damn door.
Yeah, it sounded like the doorknob like jiggled or something.
It did. It sounded like it opened.
And like I'm pretty sure the camera caught it too.
But, yeah, because I heard it.
But if you're watching me, you can see my expression change because I thought there was someone about to come walking up, and I kind of got a little awkward. But I was like, we didn't hear anybody come, and I was like, So we walked down here and looked. I don't know, maybe somebody could have walked by and opened it or something and like heard us and then said never mind and didn't come up. I don't know. But that was really strange. Okay, I'm going to have Aaron record me setting up the equipment. Because there have been times we've been setting stuff up and then like it automatically starts going off. And
open the magical briefcase.
Again, that could have been someone that jiggled the doorknob or something when they walked by or was just curious. But I don't know. We didn't even hear the door shut.
And Mike did walk down there and he walked through. The door and looked. Didn't see anybody nearby. So.
But I'll try to ask to make sure it wasn't anybody, just to confirm it wasn't, and then I'll update you guys. But okay, Rebecca, if you are up here with us, we invite you up here. Just take a seat in this chair if we just want to talk to you, communicate. We're going to set up some devices that will let us know that you are here. So right there is a K2 meter. If you put your energy into it or try gripping it as hard as you can make it actually spike and light up. And it'll make a little noise to let us know you're here. None of this equipment will hurt you. It's just the indication to let us know that you're here. You can talk through it. We can answer questions. So I'm going to be setting these up for you, okay? I'll probably just put this at the top of the staircase. Okay, no one's moving right now. Rebecca, if that's you, can you step away for a second? Thank you. Now can you make it go off again? Alright, step towards the REM pod and just touch the silver antenna.
I caught it on camera.
Okay, thank you. Alright, if you want to, you can take a seat in this chair and we can sit right here and we can just have a conversation. Okay, that might have been you walking that set that off that time.
Maybe.
it's still going off.
Oh my god, I can't see it.
Alright, I'm also going to set this other thing up right here. It's called a
I just saw an orb.
Did you really?
Yes, bro, I just saw an orb.
Like through the camera?
Yes, through the camera. And I looked around, like as soon as I saw it, and it wasn't nowhere.
Really?
Yes.
Hell yeah, okay. I have another device right here called a millimeter. If you want to try using this, feel free to.
It works kind of the same way.
Yeah, same way as the REM pod. It has a REM function. You just touch the silver antenna, or you can put your energy into it and it will make it spike and give us milligauss readings. Okay, I also have this other device in my hand. This is just like an audio recording device. It will record your voice and it can play it back. If you'd like to speak into this as loud and clear as you can, leave us a message you can whenever we turn it on. I'll be doing that in a second. I'll let you know when we're about to use it. You can also, I don't know if you know what this is, but it's called a camera. This is a microphone. It also does the same thing as that. It records your voice, and the camera records what's happening visually, and it can be played back, and you can watch it. Kind of like watching a TV.
And most of the time,
if you speak into this as loud and clearly as possible, it can sometimes pick your voice up. Just try as hard as you can. You can say anything you'd like to. She's really liking the REM pod right now. Can you try to make the REM pod light up all the lights on it? Try to make all 4 of the lights light up. So what you got to do is just get as close up to that antenna as you possibly can. And just try to grip that antenna as tight as you can. I mean, if you're not able to fully set it off, that's okay. If you just want to just trip the first level, that's okay as well. Again, we're not trying to force you to do anything. We're just here to simply show the world that the afterlife is real, and we just want to have a conversation.
And get to know your story as to why you're here, what happened, why you're still here, if you need help moving on or something. Because believe it or not, we might be able to help you.
Would you like to set off another device maybe? Again, we have our K2. We also have this one right behind me as well. Feel free to set them off at any time.
No. We should put some cat balls.
Rebecca, also, I have this device right here. This is called a spirit box. What this does, it will scan through radio frequencies and make static. You can manipulate that static, and you can make words out of it. And you can speak to us and answer questions. So if you want to try using this, just let us know. Can you maybe set off the REM pod if you want to try to communicate through this? That will give us a more auditory experience, so we can somewhat hear you. Because we're not able to hear you with our own ears. Thank you for setting it off for us.
As soon as I turn the camera on.
Yeah, oh. Okay, thank you for setting off for us on camera. Again, don't be camera shy. Again, we're not here for our own personal gain. We're just here because we love to do this. That's from me walking, probably.
I really didn't do anything though.
Again, but like whenever we're like not walking, like and when it goes off and we're not making any vibrations or moving, like that's unexplainable.
Like that.
Yeah, because we were not moving at all that time, so there's nothing that could have shook that antenna and make it go off. I think she's confirming for us that it's her. Right, Rebecca. Is it really you? It's not us just walking around setting it off. Yep. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you, Rebecca.
We really do appreciate you communicating with us and setting the REM pod off for us.
Also, I apologize for sitting in this chair, but there's a chair over here right next to this cute guy named Mike. If you want to sit next to him, he doesn't bite, I promise.
Mm-hmm. So, okay.
Okay, spirit box.
Okay, I'm going to turn on the spirit box now, Rebecca. If you want to try to use this to communicate with us, feel free to.
It just went off without a noise.
Oh, really? Alright, Rebecca, if you're here, can you say your name? I heard yes. So, Rebecca, do you really like this hotel? Or lodge? Oh, I just heard yes. No. And block. Alright, thank you for confirming, Rebecca. Again, we really do appreciate you coming through for us.
Dude, we should have this static cam pointed at that.
Alright, Rebecca, can you say one of our names to the spirit box? Again, my name is Michael. That is Aaron sitting in the chair over there. Can you please say one of our names? Yes. I think I heard Aaron.
What?
I have to look back in the freezer to make sure though. Alright, thank you. So, what is your favorite room here, Rebecca? I think that just said 101. It was like really clear, like 101, or something like that. That was like a male's voice that came through that time. I've also been hearing a female voice, and the one that said 101 was a female voice. Is there some other spirits here with us that would like to communicate as well? Again, I'm open to a group discussion. I mean, I don't want to leave anybody out. I think I heard yes. Rebecca, can you tell us how you passed away? Did you pass away in the hotel or lodge?
The REM pod just went off again, but I didn't catch my camera.
Yeah. Do you like the view up here?
See, the REM pod just went off again with no noise.
I saw it.
It said Mike!
It said Mike. Yep, my name's Michael. Yep, or Mike. And I think she went off that because you always call me Mike. So, yep, and the REM pod just went off to confirm.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Wish you were here with us still.
Again, we really do appreciate you for communicating with us. Do you like it when people come here? Do you like the company? Yes, I heard a voice. It was a female voice that said yes. Okay, that's good. We enjoy your we enjoy your company too. Me and Aaron are from Texas. Are you from New Mexico, Rebecca? Yeah. Went off again.
I know. Every time I put the camera at it, it never goes up.
Oh, I heard yes. That's female voice. Can you say REM pod through the speaker, please?
Yeah. I got it.
I heard it, REM pod. I heard it. Dude, I swear I heard it. Alright, thank you, Rebecca.
I have goosebumps. It's taken. I missed it. Oh.
Alright, Rebecca, is there anything you'd like to say through the spirit box? I'm about to turn it off. You can say one last thing, you can say whatever you want to say. Maybe a lesson about life? Maybe some wisdom? Alright, thank you, Rebecca. I'm going to turn the spirit box off in 3, 2, 1. One theory I am thinking of is, so you know it's a wood structure, right? It's old. Yeah. I wonder if the slight movement of the structure we can't feel from the wind blowing, because the wind is blowing outside. I wonder if that slight rocking motion of the structure is causing the REM pod to go off. That could.
I doubt it, because
scientifically,
but it
could be. But I mean, it's so stable. I don't think it would.
Not only that, but it would creak too.
Yeah.
It's so quiet.
I mean, it is a possibility, but it's very, like, in our circumstance right now, it's kind of unlikely, though, because, I mean, you gotta, like, create a good vibration for it to move that and make it go off.
Not only that, the trees really aren't moving that much.
And to confirm, Rebecca, can you please set it off, just to confirm it is you? And I'll do a countdown. Set it off in 3, 2, 1. Prove that theory wrong. See what I mean?
Maybe, but
you hear the wind pick up. And
yeah, now your method does sound very correct, but it has not been blowing like that.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
It sounded like a footstep. I mean, it could have just been a creak, but
see, like now it's not moving.
Okay, wind has settled, and it went off.
That's like the first time the wind has actually picked up in a while. That's why I was saying to put a cat ball by it.
Okay, Rebecca.
Put a cat ball right by it.
This is called a cat ball. I click the button, it lights up. So it'll light up for a second, and then eventually it will turn off. We're going to wait for it to turn off. I'll show you how to set it off.
Put one next to the REM pod. That way, if they both go off or one of them goes off.
I'll put another one by the REM pod. So all you got to do, Rebecca, is walk up, put your energy to it, try to grip it as hard as you can. All you got to do is tap it. See, that went off that time. The wind wasn't blowing. Yeah. All you gotta do is tap it, and you can make it go off, and then you can wait for it to go off again, or like the colors to stop, and then you can immediately tap it again and make it go off as much as you want to let us know you're here. Now, if that cat ball goes off, then that's for sure something. Rebecca, if you want to, you can go ahead and walk up to it, and can you touch that cat ball for us and set it off? I think it's just people downstairs.
Do you want us to move the investigation to the second floor tower room?
We can go down there if you like. I mean, if you really like using the REM pod, we can just use the REM pod. Can you set the REM pod off to confirm if you want us just to move down the floor? And just use the REM pod? Okay, Rebecca, we're going to move down the floor, if that's okay. We're just gonna have the REM pod down there. So if you want to follow us down just one floor to the second, or technically the first floor of the tower, just go ahead and follow us down there. We're gonna move down there, okay?
Feels a lot quieter in here.
Yeah, okay, we kind of moved down just one floor in the tower. So this is kind of like technically the first floor of the tower.
Whoa. Sound like footsteps up there.
I might have got that on camera. I'm gonna look back at the footage, see if we got it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Rebecca, if you followed us down to here, can you set off the REM pod for us again, please? We also have a cat ball set up over here at the top of the stairwell.
Also, your theory on the wind moving it.
Mm-hmm.
This will completely debunk it being on the first floor because that'll be like where the most of the movement is. This is like more to the bottom.
It's a lot more sturdy right here. And we also tested it. We walked around really quick, kind of like roughly a little bit, and it didn't make it go off. So it's the Aaron's hitting his feet, and it's not going off. So it's a lot more
Not
sturdy.
even the cat wall's going off.
So yeah, right here is definitely a lot more sturdy. Now, but there's also times up there too when we weren't moving and the wind wasn't gusting and it was going off. But then there's also times the wind was blowing, it was going off, and then every now and then we were walking and it was going off. So I mean, some of it could have been paranormal, and then also some of it could have just been the natural environment setting it off. I also, believe it or not, walkie-talkies too can sometimes set off REM pods. Did you know that? So if you're ever using walkie-talkies, you got to be careful because it can.
What?
Yeah, it can set off your REM pods.
How?
Even cellular service can set off REM pods too, believe it or not, because anything that disturbs the electromagnetic field will set it off. And again, on these investigations, guys, we try to debunk everything that happens. And then if it comes down to where we can't explain why it went off or what's happening, then that's when we're fully like, yeah, it might be paranormal at that point. We're not like the one YouTubers that like every single little thing they hear, oh my god, it's paranormal.
You're like, oh my god,
and jump to conclusions.
And we're like, it's probably the wind.
But yeah, we'll definitely try to debunk everything in the videos. Again, if you guys have theories on why things are going off, just let us know too, and we can debunk it together. All right, so we're gonna do an EVP session now. All right, Rebecca, if you are still here or any other spirit that would like to communicate, again, we're gonna start an EVP session. Once I click the record on this, we're gonna ask you a couple questions. Again, try to speak as loud and clearly as you possibly can into this device. So I'm just gonna set it in the middle of the room. Again, we're gonna ask you some questions, and please do your best to answer. All right, is there anyone in this room with us currently right now? How long have you been here? Can you say one of our names, please? Can you say your name, please? Were you here before the first version of this lodge burnt down? What makes you stay in this lodge? Is there anything you would like us to know? How old are you? Are we speaking with Rebecca? Do you like it here? Are you trapped here? Did you come back to this place after death?